Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that has captivated coin collectors and enthusiasts alike, the story of the 1964 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin that holds an extraordinary value, far surpassing its face value of just 5 cents. This remarkable nickel, due to a series of errors and minting mistakes, has garnered attention for being worth an astonishing $170 million overall, making it a once-in-a-lifetime find for collectors who are fortunate enough to get their hands on one. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was struck at a time when the United States was navigating through the tail end of the post-war economic boom, and while millions of these coins were produced, certain versions of the nickel emerged with rare errors that would ultimately contribute to their monumental worth in the numismatic world. Mint mark errors, such as those produced in Philadelphia without an identifying mint mark, played a major role in defining the rarity and desirability of this particular coin. Typically, coins produced in Philadelphia are marked with a P, but in 1964, a unique scenario unfolded where some coins either lacked a mint mark or displayed incorrect markings altogether, setting them apart from the standard issue. Add to this the misprints that occurred during the minting process, and you begin to understand why collectors are so intensely interested in the coin. The rarity of the 1964 Jefferson nickel is compounded by the presence of double die errors, where the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, resulting in a strikingly different appearance, creating what collectors now refer to as the double die variety. This type of minting error is often coveted by numismatists because it lends a significant premium over its non-error counterparts, and the allure of the hunt for these errant coins makes them highly sought-after treasures. Adjustments in design that should have been made to the obverse or reverse sides can also lead to unusual and appealing visuals on the coin itself that attract the attention of both casual collectors and serious investors. To further complicate matters, the varying conditions of the coins, from uncirculated specimens to those that have seen extensive wear and tear, play a crucial role in determining their valuation. Mint state examples, with their glossy finish and untouched surfaces, command exceptional prices on the market, often leading to bidding wars at coin shows and auctions. This mix of rarity, error types, and condition contributes to the astounding values that certain 1964 Jefferson nickels can attain. Additionally, the stories behind individual coins can create a narrative that factors into their worth, as the provenance of a coin can enhance its appeal and additional value in the eyes of collectors and historians. As such, a coin with a verified history or an interesting backstory can see its price skyrocket beyond expectation. When it pertains to numismatic investment, the market is influenced not only by the tangible qualities of the nickel but also by the shifting interests and trends among collectors. This backdrop incites excitement and competition for finding that hidden gem, and the thrill of discovering an error coin can be unparalleled, propelling enthusiasts to search high and low for even the slightest chance of uncovering a valuable piece of American history. The ongoing passion for these nickels is further compounded by the digital age, where information about rare coins is more accessible than ever. Online forums, auction houses, and countless resources allow collectors to stay informed about current market values, trends, and the nuances that distinguish one coin from another. Thus, owning a 1964 Jefferson nickel that happens to be an error variety is not just a matter of financial gain but a point of pride for many collectors and a topic of conversation among peers. This increased awareness can create a wider audience of collectors with varying levels of commitment, ensuring that the market remains dynamic and ever-changing. We cannot ignore the influence of grading systems on the perceived value of these coins. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation have developed rigorous grading criteria that not only assess the physical condition of coins but also authenticate them and establish their market legitimacy. When a collector receives a graded coin, they know that its value has been verified by experts, and this formal recognition can substantially impact the coin's selling price. Higher grades can elevate the perceived value into the hundreds of thousands or even millions for extraordinary specimens, as collectors recognize the difficulty in finding coins in certain extremes of quality. The history and the stories surrounding these coins often inspire interest beyond just their monetary scale. They represent an era, a minting process, a vital piece of American culture that transcends economics. Each coin carries the potential for history, granting collectors a connection to a specific moment in time, and the stories that are associated with the 1964 Jefferson nickels transform them from simple currency into artifacts worthy of preservation. As a result, repeated auctions and managed sales of these coins can reach the stratosphere of valuations, with some of the most sought-after examples leaving collectors and investors in awe at their fetching prices. Ultimately, as a viewer today, your exploration into the world of collectible coins could reveal hidden treasures within your own pocket change or inspire a new hobby where researching, uncovering, and acquiring rare coins becomes an exhilarating pursuit. Whether you aim to invest in coinage or nurture your passion for history through collectibles, the 1964 Jefferson nickel presents a fantastic opportunity for engagement within the numismatic community, reminding us all that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary significance and value when layered with an enticing backstory filled with minting errors and the human touch. As we close today's exploration, we encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for these exceptional coins and embrace the thrill of the hunt. Who knows, you might just find a piece of American history waiting for you across a table, tucked within a drawer, or buried underneath the cushions of a sofa, and when you do, you might just be holding something that could reshape your understanding of value, rarity, and the intricate world of coin collecting in a way you never thought possible. Keep searching and happy collecting. Next, 1981 5-cent Jefferson nickels USA coins. Today we're diving deep into an incredible story of numismatic treasure that will leave any coin enthusiast spellbound. Now, you may think that a nickel is just a nickel, worth a mere 5 cents, but what if I told you that some Jefferson nickels produced in 1981 are currently valued at an astonishing $266 million? That's right. A small piece of metal that many might overlook in their pockets is hiding a value far beyond its face worth, and this can all be attributed to various minting errors, mistakes, and unique characteristics that set them apart from the ordinary. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since its inception in 1938, with its design featuring the iconic depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, not all nickels are created equal, and some of the 1981 series display anomalies and irregularities that have caused them to skyrocket in collectible value. Among the most fascinating aspects of these nickels is the potential for mint mark errors. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced, be it the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, or the San Francisco Mint. In the case of the 1981 Jefferson nickels, the expectation was for these coins to feature either a D for Denver or an absence of a mint mark for those produced in Philadelphia. However, some of these coins were minted with incorrect or even missing mint marks, leading to widespread fascination among collectors. This, in turn, has created immense demand for those specific coins, as each era reveals stories of the minting processes and the people behind them. Furthermore, condition issues contribute to these coins' values. The United States Mint strives for a perfect strike, but when production anomalies occur, like double strikes or other misalignments, the imperfections transform these seemingly ordinary nickels into priceless artifacts. Coin grading plays a significant role in establishing a coin's worth. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Some of these rare 1981 Jefferson nickels have been graded at levels where their appeal to collectors multiplies the conventional valuation exponentially. The grading scale, ranging from 1 to 70, places uncirculated coins at the top tier and classifies them as gem or high-end, contributing to their skyrocketing prices. Additionally, the historical context surrounding the 1981 nickels cannot be ignored. The early 1980s were a time of transformation within the U.S. economy, and the coin market was, and continues to be, influenced by fluctuations in precious metal prices as well as growing interest in coin collecting as a hobby. With the advent of the Internet, collectors can easily communicate, buy, and sell coins globally. Extraordinary increases in prices and heightened demand for certain mint errors have emerged. Yet, much of the allure of these specific 1981 nickels comes from the tantalizing stories and possibilities of future discoveries. In the world of coins, rarity equals value, and every change, whether intentional or accidental, can create a unique piece of history that collectors are eager to possess. The excitement of stumbling upon a 1981 Jefferson nickel that has been overlooked at a flea market, tucked away in a personal collection, or discovered in change remains ever present through the collector community. It is stories like these that spark the excitement of the hunt and the possibility of uncovering a hidden treasure worth staggering amounts. However, it's essential for collectors to be discerning and cautious. In the high-stakes world of numismatics, the potential for counterfeit coins and unrealistic appraisals also exists. Not every 1981 nickel is worth a small fortune, and tempering enthusiasm with research, education, and, where possible, certified evaluations is crucial for financial safety and satisfaction in the hobby. Some collectors are willing to invest significant amounts of money in expert authentication services and professional grading, ensuring that their prized possessions, potentially worth millions, are correctly represented. In a sense, acquiring knowledge about these 1981 Jefferson nickels is as valuable as the coins themselves. The appeal of collecting these extraordinary coins further unfolds when enthusiasts connect with fellow collectors, participate in joint ventures like coin shows, or engage in historical research to unearth the tales behind the coins. The adventure continues, and as collectors bond over their shared passion, they share insights about which coins have risen in value, which errors are most sought after, and the thrilling possibility of finding a rare dollar, literally hidden in plain sight, among the nickels, dimes, and quarters at convenience stores and grocery marts across the country. It's this community-driven exploration that can ultimately make or break the interest in specific coins. As we turn our gaze back to the technical side of those 1981 nickels, it's fascinating to learn how slight variations in the design, such as the spacing between lettering or inconsistencies in the depth of strikes, can lead to riveting discoveries. These subtleties attract both veteran collectors and novice enthusiasts alike, inviting them to examine their own collections for any evidence of these peculiarities. It's important to understand that while the vast majority of Jefferson nickels may appear ordinary, a diligent examination could yield profound surprises. The thrill of potentially owning an error coin, and the stories behind them, continues to inspire new generations of collectors. Speaking of future collectors, it is crucial to consider how the story of the 1981 Jefferson nickel fits within the broader narrative of American currency. With the United States now navigating a digital economy, the tale becomes even more resonant. As we move toward coins becoming less relevant in everyday transactions, the allure of these tangible pieces of history captures the imagination. Consequently, 1981 Jefferson nickels with mint errors may gain even more significance as symbols of an era that once flourished with physical currency. In a world that's often impersonal, the tactile engagement with coins evokes nostalgia and appreciation for craftsmanship, history, and tradition. This increasing interest could lead to a burgeoning market for coin collecting, thus enhancing the value of rare mint errors like those found solely in the 1981 Jefferson nickel series. Remember, every coin has a story, and the stories told by those rare 1981 Jefferson nickels continue to capture hearts and minds, pushing the boundaries of their perceived value far beyond their 5-cent face. Adopting the perspective of social media and online platforms enhances the magnitude of this phenomenon, generating conversations among collectors and broadening the reach of valuable discoveries. As these discussions unfold online, the captivating history surrounding the 1981 Jefferson nickels paves an invaluable exchange of knowledge that not only celebrates numismatics but fosters camaraderie. Ultimately, the complexities associated with the appreciation of these coins, especially in light of the staggering monetary figures that some era coins command, remind us that they are much more than just tokens of currency. They symbolize a rich legacy of history, economics, and the human experience. With each coin, we connect with an ever-evolving narrative, one marked by chance, discovery, and the joy of uncovering that elusive gem that could redefine our understanding of what coins mean in our society. As we continue down this exciting path, we look forward to sharing even more of the secrets and stories behind numismatics with you and hoping that you might just find that one special coin that will change your life forever. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you can join us on this thrilling adventure into the world of collecting. We can't wait to embark on this exciting journey with you. Next, 1972 5-cent Jefferson nickels USA coins, where today we embark on an exciting exploration of one of the most intriguing stories in the world of coin collecting, focused on the 1972 5-cent Jefferson nickel, A seemingly ordinary coin that has garnered an incredible reputation and can be worth up to a staggering $320 million due to a variety of remarkable errors and mint mark discrepancies. Now, you might be asking yourself, how can a nickel, with a face value of just 5 cents, be valued at such an astronomical number? The answer lies in a fascinating journey through the complexities of minting processes, the nature of coin collecting, and the allure of rarity that captivates the hearts of enthusiasts and investors alike. The 1972 Jefferson nickel is not just any coin, it's a coin that represents a crossroad of historical significance, cultural heritage, and economic value. Minted at the Denver Mint during a time when the American economy was adjusting to the complexities of inflation alongside a coin shortage, the nickel was produced in huge quantities, which could lead many to believe that it is of little value. After all, billions of these nickels were struck, but amidst the regular issues, certain coins emerged with unique and desirable errors that can transform them into highly sought-after collectibles. The fascinating aspect of error coins, including this particular nickel, is that they stem from human mistakes and mechanical failures, factors that while often perceived negatively, can actually enhance a coin's value extraordinarily. One of the most notable discrepancies found in the 1972 D nickels is the infamous D/D mint mark. This error occurs when the mint mark, the D representing Denver, is stamped over a previous impression of a D. Collectors value this anomaly due to its rarity, as only a limited number of these coins survived the minting process with such noticeable errors. The story behind the error is rooted in a particular phase in the production system when the dies used to strike these coins were not properly aligned, resulting in multiple impressions and an intriguing feature that collectors can't resist. Hand in hand with the D/D variant, we also find the presence of double dies or misalignment errors, adding another layer of excitement for collectors on a quest to find these specific varieties. Double dies are the result of a die that has been misaligned during the striking process, leading to duplicated features on the coin such as the date, letters, and images, giving the coin a unique character and aesthetic that makes them much more valuable on the collector's marketplace. Minting errors such as these invite a level of intrigue surrounding the history and provenance of the coin itself, transforming it from a mundane piece of change into a collectible artifact with its own narrative. The race to discover these error coins has led many avid collectors to scour their pocket change, and this emphasizes the thrill of the hunt common in the world of numismatics, the idea that with just a bit of diligence and luck, one could stumble upon an extraordinary piece of monetary history. Furthermore, the significance of understanding the grading system of coins cannot be overstated. Once collectors discover an error coin, they often seek reputable grading services that specialize in providing assessments on conditions, authenticity, and respective values of coins. Coins are graded on a scale that ranges from low to high. For instance, mint state grades that reach levels corresponding to MS66, MS67, or even higher make for a notable increase in associated values in the marketplace. The investment in high-quality coins can multiply their worth significantly as collectors aim to possess the finest examples of specific varieties, especially as years go by and the coins become scarcer. As many collectors can attest, seasoned experts in the field of numismatics recognize the value of errors in the minting process and have structured their collections around identifying and acquiring coins that have special characteristics. What many fans of coin collecting may not realize is that with the increasing popularity of this hobby, a rise in technology and educational resources for both new and long-time collectors has made resources more readily available, allowing collectors to gain insight into the types of errors that exist and the excitement surrounding potential value gains. Moreover, educational outreach initiatives highlighting the significance of error coins, like the 1972 D nickel, have recently gained traction, drawing in a new generation of enthusiasts eager to delve into the stories behind these artifacts commemorating a specific time in U.S. history. Engaging communities online through forums, social media platforms, and local coin clubs has created opportunities for discussion, sharing of knowledge, and trading among collectors, making it easier for newcomers to join this vibrant hobby. It is essential to mention that the coin market and the specific interest around error coins are influenced significantly by cultural phenomena and even broader economic trends. When historical events, such as the launch of the digital age or shifts in investing strategies, begin prompting a new perspective on traditional assets, coins that hold historical importance emerge as desirable options for diversifying wealth. The perspective of accumulating collectibles, including valuable nickels such as the 1972D, presents not only an investment opportunity but also a way to carry and preserve pieces of American heritage and connect with fellow enthusiasts who share the same passion. As the marketplace evolves and the allure of mistakes transforms what could be perceived as trivial errors into coveted treasures, it is not uncommon to hear tales of record-breaking prices achieved during auctions, where dedicated collectors bid fiercely to obtain unique varieties, often reaching into the millions. In the realm of high-stakes numismatics, the 1972D nickel proves to be a remarkable example of how previously overlooked coins can transform into monumental conduits of value and history. And amidst all the intricate details surrounding coin collecting, this nickel represents just one chapter of a larger narrative filled with potential that captivates audiences far and wide. Thus, it's crucial to stress that in the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin isn't merely what is printed on its surface, it derives from a rich tapestry of historical context, production processes, collector enthusiasm, and the ever-evolving market trends that shape how we perceive and value these artifacts. For individuals eyeing the numismatic landscape with hopes of transitioning from casual collectors to serious investors, understanding the dynamics of error coins like the 1972D nickel can reveal paths toward profitable investment opportunities. The complexity of collecting does not stop at basic identification. More intricately, it's about recognizing and navigating through layers of valuation that make certain versions far more coveted than others, piquing the interest of advanced collectors eager to fill their portfolios with exceptional finds. Even if you're just beginning your journey into numismatics, the foundational knowledge around coins like the 1972D 5-cent Jefferson nickel will serve as an invaluable gateway into understanding the broader elements of coin collecting, empowering you to appreciate the stories hidden in each piece, hunt for ever-elusive errors, and cultivate a collection imbued with fascination and aspiration. Remember, while the journey may begin with an initial curiosity about a specific coin, such as the 1972D nickel, it often expands into a lifelong passion that transcends value alone, presenting an opportunity to connect with history, share experiences with others, and contribute to the legacy of this age-old pastime. So, as we continue navigating through the enthralling world of numismatics, make sure not to overlook the potential treasures residing in your own change or the hidden gems that are yet to make their way into circulation, for in every seemingly ordinary coin, there may be extraordinary stories and values just waiting to be uncovered. Happy collecting!